This is Kiss, each sold separately, and you can put them in any crazy pose you...
Why are women so happy about new Tickle antiperspirant? Is it because Tickle is the first roll-on with a big, wide ball?
I'm coming with you, Pete.
Lou? While we're waiting, could you get me the shoulder pod?
Yeah, hold us.
Create Randy.
Pro-defense. You know how much we were complaining about it, the judge at first. But we believe that it was very critical to make the jury realize that the burden of proof is on the state to prove sanity beyond a reasonable doubt, and that they must acquit if the state fails to do that. Generally, juries just assumes the burden of the defense to prove insanity, and I believe that we got that concept appropriately home to the jury, and that was it. I don't know if they thought he was insane, but they obviously felt that the state failed to meet their burden of proof to prove that he was sane.
Where do you go from here?
On November the 9th, there will be a civil commitment proceeding, a hearing.
How long might he spend in a mental institution, or?
I really should not comment upon that at this time until we have the hearing. There are statutory procedures, hearings to be held, and I suppose that's really all I should say about that aspect of it. Tony has been fully advised of the...
Jimmy?
Keep that light up.
Is Tony still back there?
No, he's gone.
Come on, get it over there. Yeah, that's good, man. Jimmy? Jimmy,
do you have anything to say?
Can we talk to you for a second?
No, he doesn't have a car. I think that says it.
I think he just spoke the words.
Thank you. We'll see, Tony.
He and defense attorney Nile Stanton. How do you feel about Jimmy? Both of you leaving. Is the great strain gone now?
It's going to take a while to get over it.
Yeah.
Is the great strain off your minds now that this is over?
Oh yeah, obviously. I mean, for the all summer, we've devoted many hours a week, 40 to 60, 80 hours a week. I have personally, Mr. Kiefer has as well. We've spent many hundreds of hours preparing for the trial, and this obviously is a great relief.
Mr. Stanton, how do you feel? You might have to go through it all again after this.
Oh, that was terrifying when we thought we might have a retrial. I mean, that was just a horrible thought. I think for the prosecutors as well as the judge, you people, the media too, I imagine. Yeah.
Tony does have to stay in jail between now and the council.
Yes, that's required by law. That's correct.
How do you think Dick Hall feels right now?
Dick Hall strikes me as a Christian man. I think that he will accept whatever verdict the jury has. As a matter of fact, during a deposition, I asked him if he would be upset if the jury acquitted him not guilty by reason of insanity, and his answer was he believes in the American system of criminal justice.
What do you believe?
I can't speak for him.
What do you believe would be a fair outcome for Tony?
That would be commenting upon the commitment proceeding, and I don't care to do that. I can't do that.
You think he needs help?
I don't think I better comment on that.
Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Linda.
Okay, let's see. Hold on. Thank you very much. Yeah, go. No, you go ahead. You all right?
Yeah.
Bob King? Yeah. Get all that.
Can you interview somebody? We got about a minute left before we come out. You can have the whole 30 minutes. Okay, stand by.
We have not yet heard.
We're going to go live in a minute, Pete.
The
The hugging and kissing bit. Better hurry, you're inching to the door.
Say again.
Inching toward the door. Could you
Say
sit for
again.
just a second and let me talk? Could you stand here for just a minute? Let me talk to you.
I drove 50 miles in 35
Why don't you
minutes.
just back up on this? Why don't you just back up on here and let me talk to you?
Okay, Linda.
We are here.
Seconds, Linda.
Hurry, hurry. They're going to cue me. Could you just stand there? You won't be on. They won't see your picture, but.
Linda, 30 seconds.
I got it. I can't always answer you.
15 seconds. Stand by, guys. Okay, come on, you're on.
We're standing here in Superior Court 5 in the office area with Jimmy Kiritsis. Jimmy, we've just been through a mob scene. Everybody's been pushed around. And how long did it take you to get here from Brown County?
Almost a little better than 35 minutes.
Did you ever think you'd drive that fast?
No, but I've done an awful lot of things wrong.
Now I'm going to.
Everyone forgives me if they're listening.
Now, how do you feel?
Relieved. Other than that, I won't have to think about it. I didn't really expect this. At its best, I expected a hung jury, or worse, however you look at it.
You really were expecting a conviction deep down.
No, a hung jury. Fiction, no. I never thought about that terms. I thought about, I wasn't very optimistic, if that's what you mean, but I thought in terms of a hung jury in lieu of what happened yesterday.
Now you and your family can go back to normal?
Hopefully.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I want you to thank your news directors and every one of your staff. You've been just wonderful through the whole 8 months. Thank you kindly.
Thank you, Jimmy. That was Jimmy Kiritsis, brother of Tony Kiritsis, who has now been found not guilty by reason of insanity. He will be taken back to the Marion County Jail. In fact, he already has been. There will be a commitment proceeding on November the 9th at 9 o'clock in the morning, and at that time it will be determined whether or not he will be committed to a mental institution for treatment or whether he will be let go free. This is Linda Lupear with a live Instacam report from Superior Court 5. I just didn't interview him.
946.
Are you going to do a cut-in?
No, I just turned it off.
38946. Through this door only?
Go that way.
Yeah, let's go watch the
382, Bob King.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Here.
Stand by.
You're on or 10 line.
Okay.
I can't talk to you. I got to roll up till. Talk to you later.
Fine.
They might come out of
946 to Pete. Network is still taking you, so if you want to speak up, go ahead.
No. Linda. Get with Bill. Everybody's yours. Well, I'm tied up to this tree. He's got reading.
yes,
Okay. Where do you want me? Mr. Corbin? You want me to call later?
We don't have time for all that.
No, just go to it. Go to it now.
Special report flight for 5 seconds and they're taken. Hearing, it's not holding on to second.
We don't have time for all that. Well, tell them to forget it because we won't be able to do it. We will not be able to do it.
I will cue you from here.
We don't have time. Tell them no.
Tell them no. Go our way. Forget about that.
We don't have time for
Do
that.
it now.
If they want the interview, take it now.
Walk away.
Tell him
Take it now.
we had him at 13 and taken him.
Well, I disagree with it, but then the evidence was there if the jury wanted to decide that way.
Do you feel that there's a threat to the public looming there?
Well, I think that'll be decided on November 9th when the sanity hearing is held.
How about the state of justice now? Does this mean you can kidnap and get away with it?
No, I don't believe so. I don't think it's an invitation for this type of activity. This is an extremely unusual case. We had 12 psychiatrists and psychologists who said the man has a paranoid personality. It was an extremely unusual crime. The evidence was there in view of the fact that 3 of those psychiatrists said the man was insane, and 2 of the others could not decide. So the jury could decide that they could not make a determination as to his sanity at the time of the offense. And that's what they did.
You've had conversations with Dick Hall in the course of this. How do you think he's feeling now?
I think you probably have to ask him.
Would you prefer to hold this?
I think we tried as hard as well as it could be tried. Another shot at it, I doubt that it would have made much difference.
One of the things you were specifically instructed not to tell the jury was don't let this man back out onto the street. Do you think it would have been better to have been able to say that?
Actually, I don't believe the court made such an instruction. As one of the 3 alternative findings the jury could have found, they could have found him not guilty, period. And so it was perfectly permissible for me to discuss that alternative and what that would mean.
Nonetheless, it seems difficult to accept the notion that anybody could sit on this panel knowing what Tony Kiritsis is accused of doing. Not only did Dick Hall, but in years prior to that, and not give some thought to the implications of not sending him to prison.
Well, this is a jury who took their duty very seriously. They thought very hard about it. I think ultimately they must have made their decision upon the fact that there was considerable disagreement in the psychiatric evidence, particularly in view of the fact that of the 3 court-appointed experts, 1 gave an opinion under oath, I don't know. Another gave an opinion under oath that there was a definite maybe. And that's 2 out of 3.
Okay, but when you talk to the jury, you said you have to listen to the psychiatrist, but ultimately use common sense. What is common sense?
Well, the jury had that option open to them. They didn't.
You sound a lot like if you would have been a juror in the case, you would have decided much the same thing.
I doubt that I will be a juror in any case in the near future.
If you had it to do over again, is there anything you'd do differently in trying this case?
No, I don't really think so.
Do you feel this might set a difference?
No, I don't think that there is any dangerous precedent that's been set. I doubt that the type of activity in which Mr. Kiritsis engaged is likely to become a commonplace, popular type of activity.
But now that he's been acquitted, it might not discourage others.
I don't think it's an encouragement to terrorism. This was not an act of terrorism. It was an act for personal profit. We have that type of crime all the time. This is just an unusual form of it. I don't think it's going to become sad.
Do you see any one weakness in your case?
Well, the weakness lay in the fact that there was disagreement among the 12 psychiatrists and psychologists who examined the defendant. And this disagreement could have been taken by the jury as reflecting reasonable doubt as to his sanity at the time of the offense. I'm reasonably certain that that is the basis of their opinion. And that's something beyond our control.
You think Tony's going to be right back out on the streets anytime soon?
I don't want to second guess the hearing on November 9th. There will be a hearing to make that determination then. He will have to be examined again, presumably by some, if not all, of the same experts that examined him this time. So this will be a matter for subsequent hearing.
Dead Man's Line, the true story of Tony Kiritsis.